Thank you, Helena. So um, let's start from now. Last week, we had an open conversation with with representatives of cluster system, humanitarian organizations, and communities in order to coordinate our joint action on the current challenges which we face for now. Because what we saw, these are like fundamental changes from we started from just an emergency response. And for now, we have a multi-level complex system of the response, which enable us to be as much effective as we can. But we still are trying to adopt. That's why your experience and your thoughts are highly important for us. Cluster system for now has 8 directions of its work. It has already been shortened. And we have 4 priorities for 2025. When the first one reflects to response for shelling. The second one supports evacuation. The third one provides assistance for the most vulnerable and war affected frontline communities. And the final one works regarding long-term displacement issues. As we are trying adopt to the current realities as fast as we can, following the trends, while as we see for now, the difference, because when we started from internationally led initiatives, for now, we see humanitarian support as a locally controlled system of actions. So until before we start our presentation, and I will give a word to my colleagues, I want to run a short poll with the slider. So I encourage you to open a chat where you will see the first question. And you have multiple choices for answering that. Please feel free to tell me if you have faced some technical issues and you don't see the poll. The question is, how much effort do you typically need to access requests related to humanitarian response needs? And while you're answering, I will name like all of the options which you have for now. The first one is that we contact territorial communities directly online. So this process is fast and efficient. The second one is that you receive information you rely on pre-existing coordination mechanisms, which may not always be up to date. The third one is that you rely on pre-existing coordination mechanisms. The fourth one is that you rely on a general coordination system. The fifth one, that you receive information through intermediates. So it means that it's a regional level or national level authorities. And we assume that it might cause delays with receiving information. And the sixth option is that it varies depending on the region and the urgency of the situation. So I see that we have several answers for now. And I'm really happy that the most popular is still the first one. So I'm happy that most of you don't have any issues on that. But I still see that we have several answers for the lowest answers, which seems that you might face some issues on that. So I I hope that our discussion might be useful for you, and the situation we would jointly work on the making the situation more efficient. Um, I will give you 1 more minute to provide your answers here, but I assume that the whole picture might not differ, but 1 more minute for that, and then we will move for the second and the last for this time question. So I guess we might move for the second question, which relates to the obstacles which you face in the humanitarian response process. So we'd really love to hear which situations have you faced. First option is that community share their needs, but the requesters didn't follow. The second one is that another organization had already provided the same support while you were in the delivery process. The community shared their needs, but nobody followed. The security situation worsened. And the last one, and I'm happy that nobody replied to that, the request lacked sufficient detail, so which delayed an ability to respond effectively. So we have 3 leading answers for now. Let's wait 1 more minute for others to vote. And for now, we have like 3 leading answers. So the community shared their needs, but the requesters didn't came back. The second is that the security situation worsened. And the third one is that available resources have decreased and not all identified needs can be met. And actually, it perfectly represents what we've seen everywhere and all the discussions which we have for now. And the issue of the reduction of the resources is like the mostly commonly heard for us for now. So our main experience is that the Legal Development Network is coordinating the link mechanism for Mykolaiv and Kherson regions for several years. So we'd like to share our experience on that. And I will give a word to my colleagues. Just a second after when I will share the presentation. So I'll give a word to my colleagues, Irina Chaika, who is the Director of Organizational Development of the Legal Development Network, and Yulia Stadnik, who is a Humanitarian Response Team Coordinator for Kherson Oblast, who will provide you a brief introduction into our link mechanism. So moving back to you.
Thank you, Katerina. Hi, everyone. I'm very pleased to introduce, I would like to say, the most significant product of the Legal Development Network. And what is very important to start today with is the whole Hmm. The basic information about the LDN, who we are, and what we do in the communities. So currently, the Legal Development Network unites 22 grassroots human rights civil society organizations. And as you can see at the map, the network covers almost all the oblasts of Ukraine. But it doesn't mean that in case we haven't uh, uh, if we don't have any member organization in some oblasts, we do not cover these territories with our services or projects. It just means that our member organizations build their own networks within the regions and the nearest oblasts. The Legal Development Network works with a wide scope of programs. We work with human rights. It means that we provide different online and offline services for inhabitants and citizens of Ukraine, both in Ukraine as well in countries where our people live because of the invasion. We also work with grassroots organizations and initiatives in local communities, and it means that we provide them assistance with organizational development and have common projects on human rights and community development. We also have several programs on community support. It means that we work with the local self-governments and people, different organizations presented in these communities. For example, we conduct sociological researches and develop policies and local programs based on them. And also we encourage the participatory events in the communities. In 2022, the Legal Development Network faced, as all the organizations in Ukraine, and not only in Ukraine, we faced uh, uh, the full-scale invasion, and we had to change our work and our approaches. And during several months, we tried to support the teams of our member and partner organizations, as well as to support people who were under occupation or who got into communities at the front line. So we tried to organize the small logistic uh, for providing humanitarian aid. The Legal Development Network has never um, brought humanitarian aid to communities, but we supported this process from planning until getting feedback from the beneficiaries, so whether they got the aid or they need something else. Uh, and in this way, at very beginning of 2023, we realized that we are ready to change the rules on how the organizations coordinate with each other, and how do they work with the needs people have in the communities. Uh, so the mechanism link was developed, and now this mechanism is funded by the UK government and implemented by the Legal Development Network in partnership with the Czech humanitarian organization People in Need. We currently we are focused on Mykolaiv and Kherson oblasts, and link deals with both humanitarian and legal needs. You may notice that this platform practically can be adjusted for different scopes of work. Uh, so precise, you can use link not only for gather and verify humanitarian needs, but also for example, legal, social, psychological, and other needs people might have. So today I will present the humanitarian component, and uh, so in order you understand how does it work, we focus on the four steps what our local teams do to collect and to verify the humanitarian needs. So first of all, our specialists go to a community, to a settlement in a community, and communicate with the head of, for example, of a village or of a small city. They also communicate with elders and activists from this community, and in such a way we get a network of informants in these communities. At the second stage, the our specialists collect the information about needs from the informants in these communities. It means that, for example, during the communication with the head, the specialist noticed that the community has several needs, but some of them were already communicated to any humanitarian organization. So in this way, the specialists noticed just that needs which weren't communicated to any organization. Then the specialist verifies these needs uh, while communicating with, for example, with elders and with the representatives of an NGO in this community. The specialists try to verify every need by two and more sources. Then the need is placed on the link platform. Then the partners and the users of the link platform can find the information of the verified needs on the public dashboard, and the information is on the platform is checked every 2 weeks. So it means that every need is relevant, and every partner or every user of the platform can be sure that the need can be met at this period of time. And at the last step, if the specialist get get the information from a partner, or every organization who want to cover any need listed on the platform, the specialist contacts the organization, contacts the community, and helps to organize the process. The aid is delivered to the community. At the very beginning of the link platform, we had a table with information, with categories, and within these 2 years of work on the platform, we got new opportunities for the users. By the way, the link platform is not just a tool, it's a community of people who are specialists for collecting data in the deoccupied communities, who are community residents involved in the humanitarian response mechanism, and who are our partners meeting needs together with Link and with our specialists. Let's uh, have a look on the opportunities for users. To make the process of collecting, verifying, and meeting needs at the local level more friendly, we developed two cabinets. The first cabinet is community cabinet or community personal account. Uh, Today we have more than 800 informants, and more than 100 of them use the community cabinet regularly. What opportunities does this cabinet have? First of all, it helps the representatives of a community to report a new need, and to put this need into the platform. Then the specialist gets the signal that a new need was reported, and the specialist verifies it. The representative of a community can view all the existing community needs, and get information, analytical reports of what needs were met, and what needs are relevant for this period of time. Also, whether the need isn't relevant, the user can inform about that. So the needs placed on the link platform can be met not just using the platform. For example, any organization can find the information about any need in the community and mm, and meet it without informing the link specialist. In this case, the community can report the link platform that this need was fulfilled, and so it isn't relevant anymore. Also, the representatives of communities can edit every need they have placed on the platform. They can suggest new categories if we haven't included it in link yet, and they can influence system improvements. So there's a special feedback form in the cabinet, and we also have their hotline which the users can use. The communities, when they use a link, they get a transparent reporting process of needs. They get timely response on their needs they have placed on the platform. They can track the status of every need or of a cluster of needs, and they can get information in real time. So the partners get information about the relevant and very precise needs in so in the whole community and in particular settlements of this community. The needs aren't duplicated, and if it may may have been the duplication will be present on the platform just 2 weeks. The partners can coordinate with each other and report and get analytics on fulfillment of the needs at the local level. So I hope my colleague Yulia is joined us. So Yulia, could you please share any examples how do you work in the communities with our partners and with the community, the inhabitants?
Yeah, hello everyone. Thank you, Ira. Thank you everyone that I have such opportunity to present our huge potential platform link. My name is Yulia Stadnik. I'm coordinator of local team, humanitarian local team in Kherson region. And thanks to the work of our local field team, who directly works in the communities, on the fields, on the grounds, we have built an open and very efficient work with our informants. Informants are people who can independently report to us, to our platform, about the needs and problems in their territorial communities, not through official lists prepared by military administration or very big humanitarian organizations. They could do it by themselves, quickly, directly, about the most urgent needs. Right, now we need something now, so we put these needs in the link platform. They are people who work on the ground in the humanitarian field. It could be some specialists or village elders. It could be representatives of educational, health, cultural institutions, local NGOs, official volunteers, and etc., etc. All activists, as Irina mentioned. Currently, in the 8 communities of the Berislav districts, it's our districts of my team, we have managed to establish such unique communication with more than hundreds people, hundreds such informants. It's only during 1 year. We work in the link platform only 1 year. Many of these people have been able to personally report on the need of their communities or their organizations for the first in their lives. So for them, they are proud that they can send us or put some needs and represent their problems, and we can manage with these problems. One example of such communication, it was a message from representative in Novorantsovsky community about the urgent needs of children who returned with their parents, with their families in the deoccupied villages, and they needed school and creative supplies for the quality study process. And we immediately, our team immediately took up this request, and within just a month, maybe even less, we found the partners for them. It was the organization DT Help. So this problem was solved very, very quickly. We also, you can see on the photos that there were the children, and they were given by some presents. It was school supplies and different kinds of help. Another slide, please. We also have a lot of examples of needs in communities that previously were unnoticed and unmet. Especially this situation was in small villages. For example, we have one example of this. You can see the sports center of Kyokushin Karate Children's Sport Club in the village Mykolaiv. It's in Veliko Alexandrivka community. Before the arrival of our link team in this village, the club struggled due to a complete lack of funding. Even though the elder and club's coach, they had spoken about their needs whenever they could do it, but no assistance was forthcoming. And we communicated them during several months, maybe even couple of months, not several. And together with DT Help Foundation, we were able to equip their sport club. You can see on the photo with various sports equipment. Previously, this facility was just an empty space with bare walls, with bare floors. So you can see the difference between these. And we also managed to find a partner. It was Foundation Plich Oplich, name of the foundation, who funded the children participation in competition in Odessa. It was the first competition of these children in karate. These partners paid and covered transportation, meals, accommodation, and the result is from this competition, the children brought back their first gold medals and trophies. You can see on the photos. So we're very proud of this. Not even how, but I don't know how to say, how to call it. We are proud that thanks to the joint efforts of our specialists, of different partners, children from a small village were able to receive such opportunity. And right now we are working with this club, with different civic, commercial, non-commercial organizations to continue this collaboration to help the children and to help the sports club. And as for me, our work is not about responding to critical humanitarian situation. I think above all, it's about showing people who have endured so much hardship that they are cared for. They now are cared for. And that together with our partners, with different people, with different volunteers, we can restore their life in their villages, in their communities. Thank you, Ira.
Okay, so let's turn to our to the opportunities of the Link platform. And as I mentioned, we have not only the community cabinet, but we also have developed CSO cabinet or cabinet for partners. Currently, we work with 153 partners, and 32 of them have already been using the this cabinet. What does it mean for a partner? So if a partner uses the cabinet, it gets the following opportunities. To see all the needs which the partner is meeting in this period of time. So all the booked, we call that booked meetings by the partner. Also, the partner can get a report on needs the organization has already met, or the needs are in the targeted communities of this partner. Also, the partner can plan logistics in the targeted communities and get any analytical reports on relevant needs. Both of these cabinets create a unique opportunity for all the participants of global coordination mechanism know the most deep information on what needs exist in a community. So it means that the Link platform doesn't replace the global coordination mechanism, but it deepens the information on needs at the local level. And as well as for community cabinet, I would like to ask Yulia to communicate the cases from the communities. How do partners use the partner cabinet?
It's quite often our and existing and future potential partners use data from our dashboard, from our CRM system for the current or the future activities. They are planning their activities on the basis of our database. A few examples for you. Just a couple of weeks ago, absolutely a new pure organization. It's a charitable foundation, Clear Sky, was created and registered it in Ukraine. And immediately after that, they contacted with us during our presentation on the 8th of July in Mykolaiv. They registered their cabinet of partners, and they said to my manager for partnership that they plan in their project work to rely just only for our database on our website, on our dashboard, because it's the largest and most up-to-date database they have ever seen. I hope so. But it was their word. Another example is when representatives from the some foundation зроблено в Україні, made in Ukraine. They contacted with us and they planned to prepare some project proposition, some grant proposition. We provided them all the requested data they need, and as a result, they want two projects with funding. And right now we have in our communities two reverse osmosis water purification systems. One in very small village Ivanivka in Vysokopila community, and the other in Mykolaiv, I mentioned it, in Veliko-Alexandrivka community. So we have, you can see on the photo, this osmosis system. It was a real success, not only for us, but for our partner. Another slide, please. Another example, you can see it's our constant partner, Corridor UA. This organization uses data from our dashboard to plan their activities, to plan their budgets, to plan how can they be useful to the communities. And to date, as a result of our joint cooperation, they delivered in my 8 communities. I know that they work all over our regions, in Mykolaiv region and Kherson region, but in my 8 communities, they delivered 16 generators, over 50 wood-burning stoves to private households and to communal and budget institutions. And additionally, they have provided huge quantities of bottled drinking water, of hygiene kits for adults and for kids, for children, and animal feeds. And we continue to cooperate with them. They continue to use our database. And these examples have already demonstrated how effective collaboration with us, with our platform, can be, not only for the communities, for the representative from community, but for our partners, from existing partners and for future partners.
Thank you, Yulia. So, I wouldn't like to talk anymore about the link. I would like to start the QA session and our discussion. Probably you have already got any questions on how to work with us with the link platform, or maybe how it can be developed in the future. So thank you very much. And Katerina, the mic is yours.
Thank you. I just shared in the chat a link to link, which sounds kind of tricky, but anyway, you have a chance to open the link and share and see yourself how the platform works. And I want to use like 2 more minutes to share with you our other activity, how we support the southern communities of Ukraine with our fundraising efforts through global giving platform. And for now, we have several campaigns there, but today it will start the July Bonus Day campaign. And these months, global giving also doubles the financial support provided through this platform. So we are actively engaging everybody to donate for a project for Mykolaiv community in the Mykolaiv region. It's Novogorivka community, where the local citizens, they already made their efforts to maybe, Helena, may I ask you to open the slide to be presented for now, because they are really doing great. They made their own efforts in order to collect money in restoring the building. Namely, 95% of the buildings they were destroyed during occupation. And after liberation, they didn't have like any school, youth building, or even any community building together where. So they made their own efforts to collect money for the restoration of the most essential part of the building. And for now, it actively works. They have an amazing team of local community leaders who are running this place themselves, providing the youngest opportunities to socialize, to participate in cultural activities, and to make something with their own hands. They still need money for the exterior restoration and some essential furniture. So we hope to collect this money for them by the end of this month, and especially today, during upcoming like 24 hours. It will start from 5 p.m. Ukrainian time and 4 p.m. European time. So if you are interested, please use the QR code to open that. We will also share the link to this campaign with you.